Yo, what up? It's your boy Me Melly, man. We in the trap house. You already know how we doing it, man. We stay in the motherfucking trap house doing what we do. Giving y'all the hottest music on the streets right now. Let's get it.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy S3 the Ghost, LOX B-Block. Right now I'm trapping in the trap house, you know what I'm saying? You want to hear what's going down, want to hear the hot interviews, you want to hear the hot songs, you want to hear what's popping in the street, hit the trap house up. Ghost love the trap house. Big shout out to all my folks in the trap house. Salute, B-Block.
Nigga, this is one gunplay Don Logan. I'm out of this world. Welcome to my motherfucking universe. I'm Trooper the Jack and I represent 2M's murder. Mayhem millions, Maseratis, motherfucker making miracles. Money motivated, Miami material. And right now you tuned in to the motherfucking trap house, nigga.
It's your boy Ellie Brother Dunn. I'm officially rocking with a Trap House Rock Show. The VidLevel.com all day, every day. From the A-Town to North Cape to South Cape. From the Midwest to up north, down south, everywhere we rocking with it. Ellie Boy.
Yes indeed, it's the Mix King, Ron G. And you're tuned into Trap House Rocks Radio with Miss LB and Z Numpstar. You heard?
What up, it's your boy Slim Thugger, and you're checking out Trap House Rock, man. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Lil Lady Bone, rocking out, man, right here on the Trap House Rock radio station. Y'all know what it is, Bone Thug style, baby.
Say what's happening, man? It's your boy Shout to L.O. right now on Trap House Rocks. Yeah, you already know what it is. You know what I'm about. It's homie Mail checking in about that life, homie. And we riding out with Trap House Rock right now. Live and direct, man. Real recognize real. Let's get to it.
Alright, yep, it's your man Bill Dance, one half of the world's famous MOP firing squad. I'm not just in the building, I built this motherfucker and I know my way around. Now, we in the trap house.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
MSLBMGMT.
MSLB Management in the Republic Network.
Blackster Rock.
Yeah. Hey, man. We just had a special guest walk up in the building. Miss Devyn Rose.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, you have my producer and my host here, like going crazy over the track, and you know.
Did it take y'all somewhere? Do you guys feel warm and gushy inside? Because that's the way.
It's a little bit more deeper than warm and gushy right now in this motherfucker. I'm like,
okay,
Jesus.
We have to go ahead, Zena.
I just want to say, like, really, I think it's incredible that you can say such vulgar things and make them sound so beautiful.
Now, the name of that track, if I'm correct, is You Give Me That Fuck Me High.
Yeah, you give me that in parentheses. I mean, it was very, you know, I took a chance with that, but...
Yeah, I'm feeling that. You give me that fuck me high.
Thank you.
We have to let the people know she's coming out of New York. She's in Connecticut right now, but she's repping New York, so we got to let the people know where you're from.
Harlem all day. I just live out here, but I'm in Harlem all day. I was living there for a really long time, and that's definitely New York. I'm a New York girl for sure.
Now we've got a lot to cover with Miss Devyn Rose. She's beautiful. She has lots of talent and the brains to go with it. So you don't find that a lot. You either get one or you get two, or you don't get all three. She's definitely got all three. Now,
thank you.
Go ahead, elaborate. Go ahead.
Saying, you can keep trying to cover a lot of. I'm trying to uncover some things.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
It, man.
Well, let's start out first. I mean, how you started out. I know that I read that you, of course, started singing in the church choir. That seems to be, you know, the place where a lot of people start singing and everything. Yeah. And then, let's see. Let's see if I'm correct. She moved on to dance lessons and all forms of dance, like hip hop, jazz, house. I mean, you know, ballet. What was it like starting out doing the, you know, singing, and now you're dancing and then we'll go to the next part of your story.
It's definitely a big journey. Starting out in the gospel choir, you know, it really helped bring out my voice, you know, but then when I turned 16, I realized, like, that wasn't me, like, being, you know, singing gospel music and stuff. I think it definitely helped me project and stuff with my voice. And then dance was something I've always been doing. Like, I could, like, pull out a video of me when I was a little girl, and I would always be dancing. So I always loved dancing, and I actually started popping and locking. I used to be like a real tomboy. I still kind of am, but I kind of just like try. I wanted to do everything. Huh?
I said you don't look like a tomboy by any means nowadays.
But I think I got some sort of like tendencies. Like, you know, I would dress like it. I would dress like a tomboy a lot and stuff like that. But, you know.
Now, Zena, then, you know, a little later on, she was out at a BMI open mic, and Dame Grease discovered her. What happened from that moment on when he heard you?
Well, from then on, it just like history just took place. Like he basically showed me the ropes, and he tested me to see if I was really into it. Cause like a lot of artists, he meets a lot of artists, and they're always like, "Yeah, I want to work. Let's do this." And then none of them have the drive. They like disappear after like a week because they can't, you know, take it. So he basically showed me the ropes. You know, just basically tested me to see if I really wanted it. And he gave me a lot of opportunities, like, to work with a lot of major artists. And at that point, I was just starting, you know, like, doing my first demo and stuff like that. So he really looked out for me and just pretty much, like, was my mentor. He still is my mentor in all of this.
Now, tell the people where the name The Remix Queen came from.
I used to do so many remixes. Like, I mean, with every popular song that like came out, I just would always do a freestyle, because the DJs would basically like play it with the original. So that's how I would get my airplay. Like, I would, you know, I would send, you know, freestyles out, and I would always get airplay on that. So I basically just got addicted to it. I mean, to the point where I forgot how to like format a full-length original record. That's how bad it was. But I mean, it definitely helped me in the long run too. So
yes, definitely. Now, who are some of the producers you're working with these days?
I definitely work with like my record One It All, so was produced by Vinay. I work with him. I work with various producers like All Aboard Beats. Still Dame, you know, I definitely would always work with him, Dame Grease. And I think that's pretty much it. I work with several producers. Like, there's no like specific person, but I work with a lot of different producers. Too many, I guess, to name, and like I don't have my list in front of me. But like, shouts to all the producers that are, you know, working with me. Static Beats from London. Like, I work with a lot of producers. I can't even think of all of them right now.
Yeah, great variety then of music we're gonna hear. Now, I know Zenith wants to know the answer to this question. Do you play any instruments?
I do. I dabble. Like, I'm not like, I don't sit there and like, every show that I do, it's a main instrument. Like, I'm always carrying, like, I play the piano, I play a little bit of the drums, guitar. Like, my goal was always to learn and play every instrument. So my shows, like, are different. One time I might come out playing the drums. One day I might come out playing the guitar. But I really they're like toys to me. Like, I love instruments.
Now, do you when you go out and perform, do you always have a live band, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I started off like with a CD, like a performance track, and to me that's like so boring. So like recently I have a band now, so it's like I always like wondered why when people play with live bands, they're like, it's like electricity goes into their body, and they're like jumping around, and it's a different kind of beast. Like, it's really bad. So I love that shit. Like, I love it. So yeah, definitely play with a live band.
Oh, I love it.
I'm like wanting to see you right now. Like, you feel me? From this is the situation, right? With certain artists just have this certain thing about them, like
they have it.
Just the it, and you, it belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see and hear more. Like, right now, I'm pretty sure the fans that are tuned in right now are all the way turned up. Like, we kind of low key and just grooving, because you kind of got me in that mode. Like, man, something serious, real talk.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Damn it, LB! What the fuck is you doing to me tonight?
I like your accent, by the way, LB.
Oh shit!
I was
Now
listening earlier.
she done found out where I'm from.
I like your
Yes,
accent,
ma'am.
though.
I'm down south. That's why I
Hey.
sound like a country girl up here on the Trap House Rock
No,
show.
but I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I love yours, so we're even here. Now, Zeno,
This shit is starting to feel like the TNT shit right now. God damn.
She has worked with a lot of people in the industry. I mean, like French Montana and Nori and Max B and 3-6 Mafia and Chinks Drugs. I mean, what's it like? You know, a lot of people don't get to even, you know, get to that level. What's it like? Just how do you feel in just working with all these great people and names? And I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome for me to, like, get the opportunity to work with all of them because, like, you know, when I did, I was pretty much, you know, unknown at that time. Like, I was really trying to come up, and they pretty much, like, I would always be in the studio because I know, and it would be a lot of us in the studio, it's always that opportunity, like, yo, at the time I was telling T6, like, okay, there's a female in the studio, let's get her on the track or something like that. So I was always in the studio just waiting, you know, there was always an opportunity, so... I definitely used that to my advantage, and I was just able to work with a whole bunch of awesome, like, artists, and none of them were, you know, cocky. It was just all a family type thing, and it was just really,
Right.
It was awesome.
Now, I know you've done some modeling. Do you see yourself doing any films or movies? You know, television?
Yeah, I definitely want to, like, I definitely would. I want to do everything, like, you know. But music is definitely my first love, you know. Like, but I would definitely be open to that, like.
I think
pretty
that'd
much
be
anything
great. I'd like to see
entertainment related.
I like to see you too. Like,
well, Zeno, you're gonna have to go out to one of her performances. She's right up top. Zeno Star. He's out there in Jersey. He's not down south.
Oh, okay.
He's out in Jersey.
Okay.
And you know, he's an incredible artist on another level. So he'll definitely have to check you out at one of your shows.
I mean,
yeah,
she's
definitely, and that's what I'm working on too. So I'll definitely have some shows coming up soon.
I can't hold it in any longer, Zeno. I can't hold it in any longer.
Why?
When I first heard her a couple of days ago, and CC Vance, shout out to my girl CC Vance for both the guests tonight, one here and one on the Raw show. Shout out to her. I love her to death. When I first heard Miss Devyn Rose and I saw her, I was like, wow, I could really see her and Zeno Star doing a track together. And I never say that on the show because, you know, we have many legends and upcoming legends come through here and stuff, ladies and gentlemen, whatever, and I've never really said that to anybody, and you just seem like that would be a great collaboration.
Yeah,
thank you. That would be awesome. Definitely open to working, you know.
Hey, what I want to know is what's because I'm a writer of very like so many different genres of music just because you know, I kind of grew up like that, like around bands, around rock, hip hop, soul music, gospel. So it's kind of like, you know, being an artist for a very long time because I felt like I've been a recording artist since, you know, 5-6 years old. I've been like recording and doing music in general. But where do you draw your inspiration from? Like when writing, do you like pull, you know, from so many different places, or like what's your zone like?
Like usually like my best writing time is like when I'm going through something, or like all the records that I have written are like stuff that I've been through that good or bad, stuff that I want to experience, and like yeah, that's pretty much all like my records are about. Like they're all like true stories or like basically close to dear to me. So that's pretty much what inspires me to write anything.
Yeah, so she basically, you know, answered the question. Like when people ask me, what does it take to be a legend? I give them that answer that you just gave. You know what I mean? Like I feel like so many writers and so many, you know, whether it's rap or you know, songwriting or being a singer, like so many people just they're not inspired. They make records according to whoever has a record out, and I think it's important that artists and writers, like you have to pull that shit from within. If you don't, it's not going to sound the way you sound. You know what I mean? And
right.
When I say like they're it's an incredible ability to have, to be able to say the most outlandish shit and make it sound so beautiful. You know what I mean? And people fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason. That was one of the reasons why R. Kelly is such a huge artist, because if he wanted to say, I want to, you know, lick you down there and do XYZ, he said it in such a way that you was like, damn, like, I don't care if he said fuck you from behind. Like, did you hear how he said it? You know what I mean? And,
yeah.
no, I'm not trying to fill no hot air balloon, because I keep it 1,000. Like, you have that ability. Like, that shit takes a lot.
That was my thing. That was my thing. That was like, after I listened to a couple of her songs, I was like, yeah, I really like her. Like, you know, she's edgy and sexy with it at the same time. You know, it's very important. I could see her being the next big thing. Okay, and I'm never wrong. Okay?
That means a lot.
I'm never wrong.
That means a lot.
When I say that one's gonna be the one, I'm never wrong, am I, Z?
Not at all. That's why, you know, like, she's just one of those people. Like, she'll say, Z, I'm sending you something right now. I already know it's got the stamp on it. You know what I mean? I don't have to be like, well.
Yeah.
She just got that. She got that Berry Gordy, Dr. Dre, and whoever is supposed to be the person, she has that air. Like, a lot, you know, it's incredible. I love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'll tell you something. I asked this question to all the men that come on our show, but I'm going to ask you too. You've been doing this for a little. Not the same question, because that wouldn't even be right, Z. But we're going to break it up this time. You know, you've been doing this for a little while. Have you had any stalker fans yet? Because I sure have some.
Yeah, I definitely have, and those I kind of, I don't like to ignore, like, fans, but those I kind of, you know, I might retweet something, but then when I notice that, like, they're like that, I just leave it alone, because it's scary. Like, you know, you get Google alerts and you see whatever certain things and what people research, like, what's Devyn address and all this stuff. Like,
Word up.
Dude.
You know,
like, I get scared. Like, I always check my search terms and I see some really crazy stuff and I'm like, oh my God.
Right, and then you don't know if they're going to be out at the next show out in the parking lot and shit.
Yeah, that's so scary, but I guess that's why we got security, right?
That's right. That's right.
We all got to get that security when we do them types of events. Like, it is scary out there.
Well,
I'm about to stalk your mind and your music library and become
yeah, see, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like fans of music and stuff like that, that's cool. But that other stuff, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm too sexy for that other shit. Like, that'll be way too uncool. When I see people do things like that, like, it's interesting that you said about the Google searches and shit, because a lot of people not even familiar with that. You know what I'm saying? So when you see certain things, it's like, wow, like, yo, some motherfuckers know where my kids live and shit like that, and I'll be like kind of spooked out about it, because it's like, you fucking closet freak, come out, reveal yourself.
Well, you know, we've had 200 guests come through here. And you would not believe the stories they've told us. Some really, really crazy stories. And these are people that you've heard about in the industry. And it's like, wow, people really do anything to get next to them.
Hey, why don't you tell her a few of your favorite stalker stories?
Right quick, before we have to go, right quick, one of my favorites was Lil White. From the White movement, you know, 3-6 Mafia, Tennessee, Lil White. He said that the girl, you know, he let this girl come back to the hotel with him after a show. And he was like, you know, she was acting kind of weird or whatever, but he didn't think nothing about it. And he was like, his dirty clothes and his socks and drawers and everything was in a little duffel bag and everything. And he told her, he's like, I'm going to get in the shower. So he goes and gets in the shower. And when he comes out, this bitch is in the corner, butt ass naked, with a shoebox, full of dirty drawers and socks, just sitting there smelling it. And he made her get up and get out. He let her take the damn dirty clothes with her. You know, just crazy things like that. Like, I don't know what she was on, but she was showing enough butt ass naked, sniffing the box in the corner.
What? That's like really some psycho shit. Like, for real. That stuff, you exit, you run.
Hey, what was it like? What was it like? Because I'm pretty sure you're a very attractive woman. I'm pretty sure that you were, you know, always like doing something, like whether it was talent shows or something. People that are, you know, this talented, they have a timeline. It's not just, you know, a motherfucker just woke up one morning like, you know what, I'm gonna start writing and singing and shit. So what was it like having that transition from, you know, dudes digging on you to like, you know, I'm this performer and like people are really looking at me weird and saying crazy things? Like, what was that transition like?
I mean, you know, I think it's something like I expected, because I see, you know, I watch other artists and I see, like, you know, that's what they go through too. So I guess I'm like, I just expected it. Like, I guess I'm also not afraid, you know what I mean? Like, I know what to expect and how people could be. Like, I'm just, like, nothing can stop me. Like, nothing can stop me. Nothing can scare me. Nothing. Like, I just know how people can be, so my eyes are wide open, you know? So, like, when I'm performing and but Stalker's in the crowd, he's just in the damn crowd, and I just have, you know, I got my crew, and I roll with nothing but dudes anyway, so it's like, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm just used to it by now, and I think I was already like ready for that, you know, before when it was transitioning.
Right.
Yes, it did.
Incredible, just incredible. And we've got to let the people know where they can find everything they need to know for Devyn Rose. Not to stalk her ass, to go get her music, to buy her music, to see her products. You know, she's got a lot of sponsors, I hear too. So, you know, make sure you check out tell the people some of the sponsors that you have.
I got one of the biggest leading communities believing in me, my early believer, Hulkshare.com. And I also got a couple of clothing sponsors like Endorphina Jeans. They're out in Poland, big company out in Poland. And Adrian Marie, Follow Me Clothing. It's a lot. Angel Picks You Up. It's a lot of companies that just like really believe in me and just like, yeah, I'm shocked, but at the same time, I feel like I bust my ass for it. You know,
hey, you know,
I'm excited. You
and
know,
now,
I'm just embracing every moment of it.
And now you have the Trap House Rocks and Indie Republic Network believing in you, and you know we are going to absolutely keep all your music in rotation, prime time rotation over here, and all our other stations too. Now let's go back and let them find you: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Let them know.
I need that right now. You know what I'm saying?
You guys, they can go on my website. It's devynrose.com. It's DEVYN Rose, and there's like a little connect button on the menu, and it has all my social networking. Like everything is on that site. Everything they want to find out, like where to buy stuff, everything is on my website.
That's right.
devynrose.com.
Send them to the website. Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, LB.
Yes.
Ha. Type that motherfucking Instagram shit on my joint right now while I'm on this side, right?
Since he wants to go to it now, just go to I am Devyn Rose on Instagram.
Devyn Rose.
I am Devyn Rose. Like Zenov. I am Zenov Star.
I was about to say that, man. It's a room full of I ams in this bitch. You dig?
Yeah.
Right.
I tell you what.
It makes it official.
Yeah, it has been an absolute pleasure having you here tonight, and we're gonna let Devyn Rose bring in this song, "I Want It All."
This right here, "Want It All," is my first single off my project, "Want It All," sponsored by Hulkshare, and you're listening to it right here on Trap House Rocks.
You're tuned into the Trap House Rocks show.
Eventlevel.com.
MSLB, Managed B, Public Network.
I just want it all. I'm ready like there's no tomorrow.